All right. Hello, everybody. I'm down here in the corner. I'll pull myself up just a little bit for just a moment here. Actually, I can go ahead and make this full screen because I'm going to um, run through getting the dome open and everything ready to go. Last night I did a video, albeit I did get a comment on my video that the resolution wasn't very good. So I don't know if I'm going to go through all of that again tonight. But when I do that again next time in the future, I will absolutely save that with a better resolution for YouTube for being able to kind of follow along in the programs. So tonight I'm going to do this. I'm going to test it in a better resolution, see how that works, and then kind of, I'll know what to do moving forward a little bit better. But I thought we would just kind of start from scratch. So I'm gonna have to make this a little bit smaller because I need some access here. And when I go and I click down here on my remote desktop, you're not gonna see me. It's going to take me away because I'm going to be then connected to the computer out in my observatory. But so I wanted to start it like this. I'm here. I'm going to walk through what I'm doing to get everything up and running. So I'm now in my tapped into my remote computer in my dome, and I'm going to go ahead and open up Nina, which is the software that we use for opening the dome, getting all the images that we get, everything. So I want to make sure a couple of things are going. This is my Astro, my Pegasus Astro, which is the switch that I use for, it's my power. It powers everything. So everything that's connected into it, the mount, the camera, all of that, when you turn on the outputs and the USB ports, then everything that's connected to it is turned on from there. So I'm going to go ahead and connect my camera. So I got my camera connected here. My focuser, I got it connected. My rotator is connected. My mount, there it goes. Success. That's always a good sign. My guider, I'm going to connect, and that will subsequently open up this program, which is PhD2, which is the guiding software that we use. And as you can see right now in this upper left box here, this is what the camera is seeing. It's currently looping. So this is what my guide scope is seeing, which is the wall of the dome. I haven't opened up the dome yet, which I'm going to go and do in just a minute. So you'll see that change. This is my power box, my switch. So all of my USB ports are on with my Pegasus Astro. And then I'm going to go to the dome, and I'm going to connect the dome. And I'm going to go into my mount here, and I'm going to home my mount real quick and get that going. And then I'm going to go back to the dome, and I'm going to open the shutter. And I'm going to give it just a couple of minutes to get good and open. In fact, I'm going to step away from the table real quick and have a look and make sure it's opening. Window here, yep, it's opening. So the shutter is open. So I'm going to click this dome follows telescope, and then it's going to rotate. And we can watch the guide scope here for when it actually does that. I can't remember. I think that the shutter may have to be all the way open before it starts turning. Not totally sure. But we're just going to keep an eye on things. I'm going to go look out the window one more time. Yeah, it's opening. There it goes. Now it's turning. I just watched it turn. I know I'm going back and forth. But I kept PhD2 up here so you could watch the screen in the upper left-hand corner of the software. And you'll see the light start to shift and all of this and that. And eventually it's going to point, and you're going to be able to see our new wooden fence that we put up in the backyard. So there's the wooden fence. You can see the pickets right there a little bit. So it's looking out the shutter window now. So let me close this up here. So I've got it open, and I've got it looking. Everything, the mount is homed, and the homing position on this mount actually points, I think it's due west. I'm pretty sure it's due west. And I think it's 90 degrees of north, so it's west. So I'm going to go back in here, And I'm going to go back to Nina. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start cooling my camera because I have forgotten to do that in the past and I do not want to forget. Now, I was in the, let me make sure things start actually working here. I want to watch my cooler power. Yeah, the temperature is dropping, so that's good. I was in the process before I started this video of processing. Oh, I think my screen is too big. Yeah, it is. Of processing my image last night of the wizard. Uh-oh. Started to get kind of glitchy here. What's it doing? I may be trying to do too many things at once. But the wizard nebula. So this is I have not gotten far at all. I've hardly done anything, but I was just looking at it, and I'm not sure I'm going to go for this again tonight or not. This is one that I did frame in a well enough position that I really could crop it in and just, zoom in and crop in on it and just kind of work on it from there. I was able to pick up some dark nebulosity. You can see up in here a little bit. I really don't know how much I'm going to mess with it tonight. I need to add quite a bit more data to it. My window is so short with the long days right now that I can't totally do. Oh, there it is without the stars. That's what I was trying to show you. There we go. And that's kind of pretty. It might be something worth looking at. But you can see a little bit of the nebulosity that I was able to pick up over here, but it's so faint. I need a lot more data. But that's what I was saying. The days are so short right now, or the days are so long right now. The nights are so short. It's really tough to, shaking the table. It's really tough to get enough data on a target just in a night or two, especially something like that. So I might go for the question mark and go back to the wizard another time. So anyway, that's all I'm going to show for now. Going back in here, you can look at my temperature on my camera. It's coming down. The cooler power is slowly rising. We got things going on. And just like last night, I will figure out where I'm going to go. I really think I am going to go for the question mark tonight, though, just to see what I can see. They're starting points for two different targets, which means I can always add to them later, which is fun. And that's part of what having an observatory is that you just go for what you want to go for and then you add to it when you want. And the season's young. Both of these targets are very low, right when astronomical dusk starts. So plenty of time left in the season to mess with these. So anyway, gonna get this up on YouTube so you can have a look at how that all went. But it went really smooth tonight, so that's a good sign. So anyways, more to come for sure, and I will definitely post what I got on the wizard, regardless of what it is. I'll post about what I was able to get in 4.5 hours of integration. And again, if I go for the question mark, I will do the same on that as well. So this is kind of a test to see if I'm uploading this in the right resolution. Let me know in the comments if this is clearer as far as being able to see everything that I'm doing in the tasks on my computer out in the observatory. All right, you guys take care. Clear skies.